This is a very common question that seems to come up on paper 2 quite a lot, where you have to draw a diagram to show some information like this. Now this diagram in particular is slightly different because it has two different things going on. You've got the football, rugby, tennis and hockey as you'd expect, but you've got males and females. When you've got two things to plot, you'll need to draw yourself a dual bar chart. So you look at the frequencies, they go up to 10, so you make a scale that goes up to 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10, and you label this axis of course as frequency. You must label your axes or you'll lose a mark, and then you draw yourself bars like so. So what I've done here is I've drawn one bar here for 10 for males, that's this number here, and I've drawn one for females at a height of 3, that's this one here. Then you leave a gap, because you must leave a gap in bar charts, but these two don't have a gap between them because they both represent football. And these next two bars represent rugby, and then the next two tennis, and finally hockey. So you group these two bars together, one for males, one for females, and then leave a gap in between each one. You must label this axis as well, so let's label that one sport, because that seems to make sense. And then finally you must add to something like this a key, so you know which one's which. So the dotted bars, they were females, and the striped blue bars, they were males. So this is what you would call a dual bar chart. If it only had males, then you would just draw a regular single bar chart.